We're all human, man. Just learn to treat people with respect. It's that simple. Everybody fucking jump! Let me start this video by saying there are 15,000 plus transgender individuals in the military, and we spend $700 billion in defense spending alone. So, calling the fact that there are only 15,000 plus transgender individuals, I'm guessing that it costs around in the range of 5 to maybe 10 million to provide everything that is necessary for a transgender military officer to serve in the military. Not really a lot of money compared to everything that we're spending on wars that we cause for things that are really irrelevant at this point. We cannot be I feel like Donald Trump is the main person causing problems in not only this country, but in other countries involving Russia, North Korea, Syria. The madness never stops with the man, and to be looking at somebody that is our 45th president that is not accepting of somebody that is defending the country really says a lot about not only him but us as well, because we are the ones who voted for him. And if we are not the ones who voted for him, we are not the ones who stood up and said anything. Not anyone, a lot of people, a lot of citizens in the United States said a lot about how they felt about the election, and I feel like not people that were voiceless kind of came together and we created our own voice, and at the same time people who had a voice didn't really say much, and I felt like not a lot was done. But that's all in the past. He is our president now, and there's not really much we can do about it. My main concern is the problems that we're having going on right now with our military. So Donald Trump tweets that the cost to provide for a transgender military officer is far too great, so he is going to extinguish any career that they have in protecting and serving our country. I really don't know what to say about it. The only thing I have to say about it is that it's incredibly ignorant to think that I'm gonna go off a limb and say about $7 million is too much to pay for to support our troops when we're paying over $700 billion in defense spending alone. So it doesn't make sense. I don't know what to say. I am honestly shocked and awed and appalled and so fucking pissed off. It doesn't make sense to try and make and cause a scene at the same time, but at the same time I can understand, because it is costly. It is costly, but it isn't really that much. And at the same time, I feel like if you passed all the necessary requirements and training and you were seen forth to go forward in being in the military, in the army, or in the Navy, or whatever, I feel like you have the right to be able to serve our country. You have the right to show your bravery. You have the right to be proud and love and do whatever you want, because you're doing all of this shit for us. Why should your rights be taken away when you're giving them to us? What sense does that make? It really depresses me and pisses me off about society and the way that the world works now, and the way that people feel and think are even remotely important to what's actually going on. I mean, Caitlyn Jenner supported Donald Trump throughout his whole campaign, and now she's completely shocked that that he's not putting any sort of promises, that he doesn't promise shit. He should not promise. I'm sorry, I really don't know how to. It's really hard for me to get out my emotions, and I feel like you guys know that through my other videos. It's really hard for me to talk and trying to express how I feel. I wanted to make this video before I watched any other videos. I seen Hannah Hart made a video, Subject Skyly made a video, and Jackson Lennon made a video a couple of hours after the tweet was posted. And actually, well, Hannah Hart made her video. It was posted today, which is gonna be yesterday because I'm posting this tomorrow. So, and then the internet is weird. It's a weird place. I know I don't really have a voice in the matter. And I know I can't really change much that's going on in the world, but I feel like, I really feel like it's time that we kind of stood up and stood together and talked to one another about what we feel, instead of making all these statuses and posts and posting pictures and doing this and doing that. No, you should go to your government. You should talk to the president. I know it's really hard to say that, calling the fact that, not everybody can just get a meeting with the president and tell him, hey, you should accept. I'm really sorry, my phone started overheating, so it cut off, but I really don't remember where I was at or what I was talking about at that point. But yeah, I'm sorry about my acne. That's not really important. I'm not really worried about it. I have a strong connection with people in the military. I mean, I know my uncle, he was in the military, and he was in the Air Force, and I mean, I don't really have such a strong bond with him, but the military in general, because I was thinking later on in life, if acting or directing or filmmaking and YouTube didn't really work out, I was going to the Navy, and I still have that ambition, I still have that belief. I don't really know what the terms are because I'm flat-footed, so that's like a complication. I really have a strong connection, and I really have a lot of respect for our veterans, and I just think it is crazy, insane to think that you are depriving someone from serving and protecting you, from serving and protecting this country, from serving and protecting our freedom, our alienated rights. That doesn't make sense, to have that freedom itself taken away for simply trying to be who you are, for simply trying to be yourself, for simply they can't provide you your money and your medication and helping you through anything that you need, like such as top surgery, bottom surgery, whatever you're getting. They can't help and provide you for and with that, and you're giving your life up every single day. That seems like simple things. We wouldn't be having these wars if you weren't going around saying dumb shit and promising dumb shit when you weren't really doing anything at all for anyone. It really upsets me. It upsets me because we can't really do anything about it. It upsets me because we say things opposite of our own president that not I didn't vote for, but other people voted for that I know, or people didn't even vote. There's so much to say. There's so much to say, and I really don't want to say it. I really don't want to go into it, but I just really need you guys to try as much as you can to make a difference and to honor people, honor and respect the people that serve and protect you, and to love the people no matter what gender, no matter what race, no matter what sexual orientation, no matter what anything. If somebody is trying to save your life, you should not object what they're doing at all. And I know people can say so many things opposing to my argument, but the simple fact is we're all human, and we're all just trying to survive and live on this planet as best we can, and we're trying to achieve so much in our lives that doesn't really seem attainable, and it's just really hard when you when you feel like you're taking one step forward and you take 5 steps back. The transgender community has come so far in life in this world, and for our president to just attempt to take alienated right away for simply being greedy and cowardly is very upsetting and very, very sad to realize and know. I just want to tell you guys, please do not give up on this world. Don't give up on yourself. If you are a veteran and somehow you are watching this or seeing this, please know that I love you and I respect you more than I even respect and love myself, and or ever could, because you are braver. You are more brave than any other. I mean, I'm not gonna say that as I do not mean that in disrespect at all, but you are braver than any other soldier. A transgender soldier is braver than any other soldier. They go through realizing that they are not who they were at birth. They go through realizing that they want to be who they were always meant to be in life, and they express that to everyone they know and love, and they publicly announce it with pride and with knowing that they could be hurt, or they could be sought out, and they could become outcasts, and then they go to the military to serve and protect anyone and everyone, no matter what. And I feel like we should do the same, because that's the least that we could do. I know that this video was kind of all over the place. I know it sort of kind of doesn't make sense. I know that I don't know if I covered every single topic that I wanted to or that I was supposed to. All I know is that I am gripping my bed rail very hard, and I am rocking this rocking chair that is really, really close to the wall. And I am very, very nervous, and I do not know why, but this is why I'm not cool.
Don't touch mine.
I love you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.